people, same salary, same city, same opportunity. One builds wealth, but the other keeps struggling. It is not luck, it is not intelligence, and it is definitely not income. But it is one's behavior that almost nobody notices. And the uncomfortable part, that you are probably doing it every single day without even realizing it, without even questioning it, or without even noticing it exists. And this is not about saving more, not about picking the right investment, but there is something much more smaller and far more powerful that once you see it, you can't unsee it anymore. Now, most people think their financial future depends on big decisions. Which stock should I buy? Which mutual fund is best? How much should I earn? And that makes sense because that's what everybody is talking about. Big moves, big return, big money. But here is something actually happening. Most financial lives are not shaped by big decisions, but they are shaped by repeated invisible behaviors. So here's the real question. What is the one behavior that's silently deciding everything? It is not your spending, it is not your income, it is your default response to money. The moment money enters your life, your brain reacts. Not consciously, not logically, but automatically. And that automatic reaction is what decides your future. Let me show you what I actually mean. Two people, Rahul, Aman, both earn 40,000 per month. Same job, same lifestyle. Now when payday comes, Rahul gets his salary, feels relieved, maybe a little happy, and then he just continues life. He orders food, he upgrades something small, pays subscription, meets friends. Nothing extreme, nothing irresponsible, just a normal life as it should be. Now meet Aman, same salary, same feeling, but the first move is different. Before he spends anything, before he thinks too much, he moves a part of his money away, out of sight. Now here is the interesting part. For the first few months, there is absolutely no difference. Both feel the same, no big change, no big results. But fast forward to 2 to 3 years, Rahul feels stuck. He is earning but not moving. But whereas Aman, he has options. Less stressed, more control. Same income, completely different reality. But why? This difference was not because of knowledge, not because of intelligence, but the difference was what they did without thinking. What you do when no one else is forcing you. What you do when there is no one to put pressure on you. Not when you are motivated just because you are watching a video like this, but when you feel tired, distracted, what is the first instinct that you are doing? Your real question is, what is your default response? Because most people have a dangerous default. When money comes in, lifestyle expands. They upgrade their lifestyle. When bonuses comes in, they reward themselves. When the extra cash comes in, they spend without thinking even once. But the problem, it feels normal. And that's exactly why it is dangerous. Because you never question it. You never stop and ask yourself that why did I just do that? So it becomes your identity. Now there is only two types of money behavior. Consumption default. Money comes in, it gets spent. Feels good now, but it creates pressure later. Second is allocation default. Money comes in, it gets directed first, even if it is small, because it builds power over time. You didn't rise to your financial goal, but you fall to your default behavior, and most people never design their default. So don't try to change everything all at once. You don't need extreme discipline. You just need to change your first action. So next time when money comes in, before spending, before thinking, move a small part away, even if it is insignificant. Because once that becomes your default, everything else starts changing automatically. Now here is the thing. Understanding this is one step, but actually changing your default is a complete different game. If you actually want to fix this and build a system where your money is automatically flowing in the right direction, I have opened a few slots for the financial clarity call where I personally help you understand your current money behavior so you can fix your default system and create a simple path from saving to investing. There's a link below. You can fill the short form and it will make sense and take it forward. Because at the end of the day, this isn't about information. It is about building a system that works even when you're not thinking. So coming back to where we started, Two people, same income, complete different life. Because it was never about how much they earned, but it was about what they did in the first few moments after they got paid. So ask yourself honestly, is your default behavior building your future or quietly destroying it?